my name is Alexis Campos, and I will be going over what generativity is in this presentation. Generativity is when individuals care for others and the environment around them that will help the world make it a better place. So, what generativity really is, it's just when people go through a time period where they really feel like they need to make a change in their life. And so they will begin to start caring and nurturing and really contributing to the environment and others around them. Generativity can be seen everywhere in our everyday lives, like a local food bank, yard sales, and really anything that not only benefits the person running it, but others involved in it. So, the first person to actually come up with the idea of generativity is German psychologist Erik Erikson. He contributed to this theory through his psychosocial development theory of human beings. He introduced this concept of generativity in his 8-stage theory of psychosocial development. Basically, what he says is generativity only usually occurs in those who are in the ages between 40 and 65, and it's the desire to create and nurture things that will outlast them and benefit future generations. This can be like raising kids and teaching them valuable skills and things that will really benefit them in the future. Erikson believed that achieving generativity leads to feelings of accomplishment and usefulness because when failing to achieve it in stagnation and a sense of unproductiveness, it can actually lead people to feel good about themselves and think, hey, not only am I helping me, but I'm helping those around me as well. So, during my research, I came across this American psychologist named Daniel Levinson, and he proposed a theory that adults go through a specific time period in life where they really feel like they need to make the change and really just flip their life around. So, from my research, I found that Daniel Levinson was an American psychologist who made very significant contributions to the field of adult development. He's really known for his book called The Seasons of a Man's Life, published in 1978. This book provides a detailed framework for understanding all the stages of adulthood. The book discusses how individuals often reflect on their life achievements and consider how they contribute to the next generation. I think this closely aligns with Erik Erikson's concept of generativity because both of these theorists highlight the importance of transitions and how it's a very continual process throughout adulthood. I really liked Daniel Levinson's theory because I do believe that with each phase that we go through in our lifetime, it really brings something out of us that we're like, hey, maybe I need to think about not only me, but what legacy am I going to leave behind? What can I do that's actually going to not only benefit me, but those that come after me? So, as we know, culture plays a very significant role in our life, and it plays a very big role in shaping generativity because of many things. So, religion provides a moral and ethical framework that really encourages community service, altruism, and transmission of values to help future generations. So, this Bible verse that I found, Proverbs 11:25, it says, "A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed." So, personally, what I believe this quote is saying is that when you go out of your way and you try to help others, it benefits you too as well because you gain something from it. And it might not be physical, but it can be emotional. Let's say you go out and you plant a tree at your local park, and 3, 4 years go by, and you drive by that park and you see kids sitting under the tree, running around, or reading a book, or doing something under the tree. you're going to feel good about yourself because not only did you benefit from the tree, but you gave somebody a place to read their book, a place for somebody to run around and have fun. Education is very important to generativity because learning things can help you teach others and lets you pass it on. So education is very connected to generativity. Charity work and acts of kindness and actually physically doing something for your community is a big part of culture because in God's word we know that we show love by by doing something. It might not be, hey, here's a $20 bill, but it could be, hey, I picked up all the trash in your front yard. That's a great way to bring generativity because not only are you helping yourself, you're helping somebody else. You feel good by helping somebody else, and they feel good because you help them. Gender roles are very big in generativity because when we teach young children valuable skills, they will take that with them into adolescence. And through adolescence, they'll take that information with them through adulthood. And you really get to teach someone something when they're so young, and it will go with them when they're older. So I took this assessment, the generative assessment, and as we can see, it's just a bunch of numbers on the screen. Well, from what we can see, we see a lot of yellow and some blue and some green. So the generative assessment tool is used to measure an individual's level of generativity, which refers to the concern and commitment for well-being of future generations. So as we can see, I scored a lot of threes and a lot of twos. So threes mean that I feel this way almost always, pretty much often, 6 out of 7 days a week. Two is often, so not pretty often, but almost always, almost there. And zero is not at all. I do not feel these feelings at all. I do not relate to this at all. One is very occasional, once in a blue moon. And what I believe how I contribute to generativity is my bubbly personality and eagerness to learn. I believe that this significantly contributes to generative actions because being enthusiastic and approachable helps me form strong connections with people and make it easier to support people and mentor them and actually really get to talk to them so they can feel inspired of what I do. I believe that my willingness to learn and always grow and learn new skills helps me contribute to generativity because whatever I learned from being so eager to learn, I can contribute it to other people. As I work in a deli, I learn a lot. I learn how to cook certain meals. I learn what meats and cheeses pair best with what foods. And learning these skills, I get to pass it on to customers that I talk to every day because they ask me these questions. And when I provide them with that information, they can take that with them in the future when they make future meals for themselves and things of that matter. Another way that I'm trying to contribute to generativity is through my career. So I'm trying to become a forensic psychologist. And going into the field of forensic psychology, it contributes to generativity in many, many ways. As a forensic psychologist, I plan to be working on the field, trying to understand and address psychological aspects of criminal behavior, which and then can help improve the justice system and really support rehabilitation programs. By contributing to this field, it helps me talk to people in the legal system and in the judicial system, and I really get to contribute to creating safer space for not only me and for society, but for future generations to come by contributing to the justice system. I really get to make a change and hopefully take crime out of the streets, which will really, really change the future. Some tips that I can give out for everybody to bring generativity into their everyday lives is helping anybody. And a really good example that I provided was helping someone at the grocery store by providing them a new recipe. Sometimes we go to the store and we need to find something, and you always find somebody lost or confused or unsure what they're going to make for the next meal. If you see somebody like that, it's best to just go up to them and say, hey, not sure what to buy. I made this casserole the other day for dinner and it came out really good. And I think you would like it. Um, I feel like that contributes to generativity because you're providing somebody with information that they can take with them, and the information of the food that you're giving them, they could possibly make that food when they get home and feed not only them and their family. And you giving them that information helped put nutrients in these individuals' body. Tutoring is another great way to help people because some people don't understand homework or things having to do with education. And once you get to teach them, they'll get a greater understanding and they'll be a lot more. And that was it for my presentation. Thank you so much for listening to me. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And just remember to spread kindness and do something that will not only benefit you, but will benefit others as well. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.